Hey, this is Shantae checking in. This is Shantae, the undervalued, underestimated, highly marginalized, and now diminished, beautiful black woman, just checking in to say that I have had a wonderful evening. I failed my first math test last week for this semester, but today was a wonderful experience in class. I did what one of those kids told me to do, because I go to school with a bunch of kids. I shouldn't call them kids. I should call them young ladies and men or whatever. But they're all kids to me at my age. I'm old enough to be their great grandma. But one guy told us last week, the older crowd, that we should look at our work before we come to class. And I mean, why did I have to wait for a kid to tell me that? It's so true. I took the time to go over the chapters that we're, the content of the new chapter, the new work, or new material, whatever. And then I'm also still catching up on homework. I'm behind everybody in class, I can assure you. And of course, I failed the test last week, but I feel fantastic. I feel great. And the professor, I had an honest heart-to-heart talk with him today as I asked for an extension on my homework. I always need a homework extension. So I explained to him that when I'm anxious and upset about math, I kind of blame him when he didn't teach it right and this and the other. Well, there's like 5% truth to that, but only because he doesn't do things the long way. He likes to do shortcuts, but you have to learn the long way first, and then you learn the shortcuts. But he's so kind, and he's so understanding, and I'm really thankful for him. I think it was a great evening because, number one, I would say, well, the professor did a great job teaching. He really does a good job. I have to be more prepared, and that's something I have to accept. Math, as the world knows, is not my forte. It's not my first love. It's not something that comes very easy for me because in my mind, and I'm going to stop saying this. It's the last time I'm saying it, I think, I don't need it. I don't need it for anything I do. But obviously I do need it if I want to pass the class. I need it because he can't just give me a passing grade, and I wouldn't want it. I would not want him to pass me, give me something I did not earn. I really couldn't live with that. I couldn't feel good about that. So he even said that I did better in class tonight. He felt like I was more with it. And it's because of just taking the time to read over the material in advance and properly prepare for class, which I'm going to have to do more of. So math is my life right now. Math is my life. Life is math. And that's it. I mean, that's just the bottom line to it. Otherwise, I am coping and doing very well. I thank God for another beautiful day. There's always something to get ticked off about, but I've decided I'm going to be more careful, be more selective, and pick my battles more carefully. And I'm not going to allow any and everyone to determine my happiness or my unhappiness. Shantae will step up more and determine that. So for those of you out there going through something and struggling and doing the best you can to hang in there, keep doing so. Keep hanging in there. Keep fighting. Keep doing whatever it takes to keep you afloat. My thing is, as long as we're not doing anything to hurt anybody else, you know what? You just have to keep going. Just keep rolling. It's okay. So with that, again, I'm Shantae, the undervalued, underestimated, highly marginalized, and now diminished, beautiful black woman, saying to you, God is good all the time. Take care.